just energies, and our biggest thing is that we don't see other animals or other creatures of this planet trying to leave or even commuting, or we don't see bears creating planes and things like that. So I think that we are, and that the heavens is space. So, what I'm saying, if you leave Earth, you got to go somewhere. That don't mean you just disappear into some other realm. Can you get to another solar system? Maybe if you pass away, probably. Yes. It said, look up to the heavens. It says when it says about, let's say Satan, for instance, a falling star came down from the heavens into Earth. So it's saying that something came from space to Earth. It was casted out of the heavens to earth.
according to
That's
Christianity.
according to Christianity, exactly.
Okay, okay.
So the heavens is space. Every religion and every culture, astrology is space. Space is space. Space is space is above you. Space is the stars. Space is the solar system. Space is those other energy lights that you see in the darkness. That's space. Those other lights that you can walk outside right now and see the twinkle in the star. These energy things that are just watching over you at all times. It never shuts off. Even when it's light outside, they're still shining and looking at you. If you know quantum mechanics, you understand that things need to be observed in this realm to even for them to even be, there. So space is all those things that's observing you at all the time, that's making sure it's governed by these laws and these numbers and these, this mathematical equation that we're in that is running our damn planet, bro. We're under a mathematical equation. We're in a three-dimensional realm. We're not in four dimension. We're not in two dimension, three dimension. So that means in other dimensions, which are four, fifth, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, they can probably see us, but we can't see them. There's things that can react in different dimensional levels.
I hear you, brother. Like it is.
We're fighting a quantum level battle right now, something that's microscopic right now. You feel me?
Yeah.
So if we're fighting something that we can't even see, that's something we're under attack by something that's in another dimensional that we can't even see. It's that evil.
That's real. That's real, man.
We have to wake up and understand that we're governed by things that we can't see and things that we can see. But we have to understand we have to move with a conscious mind, and that, hey, even though we can't see it, it's still there.
Like the coronavirus.
Exactly. You can't see it, but it's there.
Can't see it, you can't smell it, you can't feel it, you can't do nothing.
You'll feel it when that motherfucker hits you and go up in your system and enter into your temple. Because the
Yeah.
poison's your own temple. It gets into your temple. And what do they say? Your body is a temple,
Yeah.
and some
We just
foreign entity enters your temple
we
and
just gave
messes
it a
up your
title.
temple.
We just gave it a and said
We
that's
gave it
what's
a
killing
name. We
us.
don't know what it is. This motherfucker, exactly. This motherfucker could be a whole entity, and it can be some kind of negative energy that's going around. It's like this can be the Grim Reaper, just out and about, full stream, bro. Like
But
I'm
when you
saying,
do
this
your
is religious times, spiritual
when
times.
you do your research on 5G, is the exact same symptoms. I mean, 5G does cause
Okay, now that's
respiratory.
let's take it to 5G, Al. Let's take it to 5G. Okay, 5G is another energy source. Okay, however you want to put it, it's an energy source, bro. So 5G is an energy source that we're trying to tap into. We're trying to tap into a whole nother energy source that's moving way quicker. If you want to call it 5G, whatever you want to call it, it's just another
Yeah.
source of energy that we're trying to mess with. Period. Caveman wasn't talking about no 5G, but still, I'm just saying, when you're dealing with new things, there's gonna be problems with it, of course. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure when they first put up satellites, there was all kind of epidemics coming out, and they had to call it something else. So, that could be it. We could be tapping into something that we're not familiar with that's causing these deaths, and they just gave it a name, which is coronavirus.
China is very familiar with it because it's all the cameras is all over China.
But I'm not saying it's just the cameras because we've been dealing with cameras for years now. I'm saying it's the speed and the
I'm
actual
talking.
energy. We want to move faster. We want things to be processed faster. So in order things to be processed faster, it has to jump on something that's faster, a faster source of energy. You have to make it happen faster. It just don't happen, by accident. We have the tools to make it. You know what I'm saying? If we don't realize it all around us, it's all kind of like energy and numbers that are passing through. We're even talking on something that you can't see. There's always going to be something in the background that we can't see. Now, if people start seeing these things in the background, people will be freaked out. But you know what I'm saying? We don't really we really don't really pay it no mind because we don't see it. Like you don't pay it no mind that your phone is doing a billion different things because you don't see it. Exactly. It's certain things that we don't see that affect us. Even when with this new technology, we don't see it, it affects us, but that doesn't mean it's not happening. There's realms and different things that do affect us as human beings that we're actually not seeing. And we have to be conscious of that. So, when I
So you
think with
don't.
the 5G, I think it has something to do with a lot. Everything just moving towards faster computers and just moving towards a new age like AI. They need the 5G for AI to work right, for the cars that are autonomous to work even smoother, so they can have certain things. It's just not about the cameras, but it's a big part of AI that's going on. You know what I'm saying? And they want that to happen, man. They tired of, they want it to happen. Period. Regardless, we can't say, hey, the steam engine, you know what I'm saying, or the engine when they was riding horses, then they made the first car. They was like, oh man, this some shit happened. Now we got crashes. You know what I'm saying? We ain't driving on horses no more. You just got to go with it because this is the time we're in, and this is the transition we're making. So and it's going to be for the betterment and it's going to be bad in it. There's always a negative side of positive. No matter how much, no matter how much positive you have, there's a negative to that positive. Period. There's a negative to that positive. No matter how good a person you are, I'm pretty sure you don't stepped on a couple ants. Those ants' lives have no value. They're part of the universe, but just because you're not a big part of their universe, does that you crushing an ant could have killed somebody else in a whole nother country, but we don't even look at it like that.
So you don't. So you don't think man can be overdoing things sometimes just
Man is
because
always overdoing things. What do you mean? Man is
I'm
the
just
worst thing
saying.
that happened to the planet. Once we got out of the realm of being with nature, man is an issue.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just saying just because 5G can make me download a movie 20 seconds faster, but it may give me cancer. I'm like, fuck 5G. You know, yeah, I mean,
Now
just because something
I
is
think this. Go ahead. Al.
just because something is more enhanced doesn't necessarily mean it's better. It's
Well,
just
Al,
faster.
what if we said this? What if they just told every person they went on the news, okay, we gonna keep it real. We got a cure for everything, but the problem is people are overpopulating the earth and we're messing up the earth and we ain't trying to end up like Mars. What if they just kept it real? And it was like, well, who's gonna volunteer to just end your life? The whole world would be abrupt, bro. So the powers that be that knows the real problem that's going on, they don't want to indulge that information to the public. So they figure out, hey, we can't leave these people in a panic. So we just got to call fake epidemics. So it's not even fake. We just got to cause it to make it happen how it got to happen. You know what I'm saying? Things got to
That's
fall
called
into place because
that's called government. You know,
right, it is, it
yeah,
is. But everybody can't handle the truth.
Yeah, five. The plan is 500 million according to the New World Order. That's over
Right.
70% of the population they got to kill off. That's a lot of people, man.
Well, I feel this: if it's gonna help humanity and keep us as human beings, in this realm of reality, it must be done. Man, I'm gonna tell you like this. Like I said, 200 years from now, we ain't gonna be here, so we gotta reserve it for somebody. And
No,
if I
no,
gotta,
we ain't talking about when you die of natural causes. We talking about in the next 5 years. I ain't gonna ask my next question because that would be offensive, though. But you know, no,
go
let's
ahead,
generalize it. No, okay. Let me ask let me ask a general
man, you gotta ask this shit
question.
now.
Let me ask a general question.
Put your video on, man. We gotta see your face when you asking this question.
All right, I was just trying to shout out my food, though. I didn't want the world seeing me eating some chicken. But anyway, um, let's say if it involves someone's children, but the parent understands that we gotta depopulate society for the next generation of people.
Hmm.
Would you still agree with that? Not you, and I'm just asking in generalities. Would you understand that that's what has to happen?
I would. If
That's
it's
some
for,
Jim
if
Jones shit.
I'm just saying, no. If it's for the human race, period. Because again, I'm a Christian, and God gave His only Son to save people. So you can't, for humanity, yes.
Wouldn't that be wouldn't that kind of be suicidal though? It's a sin.
I'm saying this. Say this. Say if they just came up and just told you the facts. If you ever read William Cooper, Behold a Pale Horse, right? Okay, he said there's like four scenarios that's going on with the Earth, with the world, that they need to fix because the world is going to die. You know what I'm saying? We're the only planet in this solar system that's alive. So obviously we're doing some other shit. And when we were running with nature, everything was all good. But once we cut free from what they call is the Garden of Eden, because you're not in the garden anymore. You know what I'm saying? We in the concrete jungle now. We got wine for all this. We ain't in no gardens no more. So once we
Yeah.
broke that, the clock start ticking like, okay, the world might end up suffering. Okay, so if we're not interstellar beings that's gonna go out and conquer other planets, if our technology hasn't reached that far yet, we need to stay on the planet, regardless. So it's based on, do we want to preserve the planet and humanity, or are we gonna just be extinct as a human race? Like the dinosaurs. Well, I don't see no fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex running around here. So if you want to preserve humanity, we gotta do what we gotta do.
That's easy to say when you want somebody else to take their own life, but are they going to do it?
I'm
You
not
know,
saying
like
take anybody's life, but I'm saying I think if they just consciously just say, hey, you know what, motherfuckers, stop having all these kids, chill out. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. This is the problem. Okay, that's we're gonna bring out the real technology. Just stop fucking up, stop being dumb. But they understand that people are so retarded that people just not gonna care. And you just got people that just don't care, man. And that's the people they want to get out of here. Like the motherfuckers that just ain't conscious enough, that ain't using their brain. Like nigga, if you ain't using your brain to just be conscious and you just don't give a fuck, like the nigga that's stabbing up babies and doing other shit, nigga, knock you off. Get these motherfuckers out of here. Get all these weirdos out of here. Of course, fuck them, line them up. That's where we need to start. But all the weird motherfuckers that ain't using their brains, that want to just rely. If you can't be conscious enough to be like, okay, cool, I understand what's going on. I'm with all that. I'm gonna follow the rules to the T and make sure everything happens. I'm gonna stick to the script. Once they put the script out there, if they really be real with it, and you don't want to stick to the script, then but they understand that'll be like some whole Nazi Germany type shit. So I'm saying the elite that knows the problem with the world, the elite, the people that building space stations and got the 5G, the motherfuckers that got the technology, that made the technology we own right now, that if they cut this shit off, nobody will be using it right now. That those people that got you talking into a microphone, talking to me. Those people that got us over here looking through each other like it's magic. Those people. And they
It
tired of
sounds
motherfuckers just not being conscious of knowing like they're out there and we're the reason we're using this technology. Like average person, the average person.
no. I mean, what Fit is saying is true, and
I'm gonna
it,
give you a
it
tip. Hold
it
on.
sounds,
Uh,
when you put it down on paper or when you do the math, it makes sense though. But realistically, that's just straight evil. Like I wouldn't. I believe that it should be some kind of population
mm-hmm.
control. Like in China, you're not allowed to have any
I'm
more
giving
than
you a
two
tip.
children. I get that.
Huh? You
But
talking, man? I ordered pizza here before from Domino's.
trying to get rid of some people while they're here, that's kind of foul. Of course, they're not going to just. Of course, they're not going to just straight. They're not going to just like straight shoot you, put a gun to your head or anything like that, because that would be wrong to do that. But if they can come up with some invisible, odorless virus and just start killing people like that. If I was evil, that's exactly how I would do it.
But what if okay, let me ask you this, Al. What if you knew it was a timetable to correct this problem with the world, or the whole world was going to end? As far as human beings, if you knew there was a time frame, like what if I said, if we don't fix this problem by 2035, everybody that you love and everybody that you even care about, it ain't no saving them. It's a line that if we don't fix this before we cross that line, it's over. Would you be willing to combat that problem, or would you be like, "Oh, I'm gonna just live to that time"?
It depends how you got to combat it.
If you,
I'm
I'm
just,
saying,
I'm
would you? I'm saying,
saying,
I'm saying, how would you combat it? What would your decision making be? Would your decision making, if you kind of combat it by population control and
yes.
depopulizing the world, would you be with that, or would you be like, "Nah, we can't do that. Everybody just gotta go."
I agree. Population control, yes. I feel that if it's too many people here, and we gotta put restriction on how many kids you can make, and then after your second child, the woman gotta probably get her tubes tied, or the man gotta do whatever he gotta do to to not impregnate a woman. You know what I'm saying? But killing people are, well, multiplying is. I mean, two kids, that's still multiplying. I mean, instead of making 10 kids, you got to make this two. You know what I'm saying? That did ask me a question. I,
Okay, now, now we're not talking about the Bible right now. Let's just talk about this. We're talking about straight up
well, I mean,
problems with the earth,
no, no,
solutions.
no. Hold
If
on,
you
Fid. Hold on. We kind of have to though, because a minute ago we were saying, like that would be a sin to kill people
and
if
we
you're
said
trying to if you're trying to.
it can be forgiven though. We said that too.
So you saying it's okay to sin, even though that they know. I mean, even if we know it's going to be forgiven.
But what if
If that was
we're
the
talking about
case, people will be killing somebody every day because they
what
already
I'm
know
saying
that.
is
Hey,
my original question was this. If we had a time frame of the earth, of
yeah,
everybody, humanity, and it was 2035, and we don't depopulate to a certain number that the whole world can't get fixed and everybody's going to end up dead, would you be willing to do those sacrifices if necessary?
population control.
If you had to call the shot, would you be like, okay, let's just put out a virus and knock people off, or how would you handle it? I'm saying it can't be
I was
population control by people can't have babies anymore. You just let them live out their natural life. If you had to depopulate,
I don't know, man. I don't have an answer for that. I'm just not killing nobody. That's all I'm saying.
what would what, anybody believes in that? And I'm saying this: It's just, and this is like I'm saying, a belief is just something that you know can happen. That doesn't mean that you want to do that. So we're talking about belief. No, I'm saying belief is I believe, hey, this motherfucking piece is about to be bombed. You know what I'm saying? But we're
Right.
talking hypothetically right now, man. We're not talking about is it wrong or right. Belief is just belief. Yeah, right,
Well,
fact.
it's
If it's to save humanity, man, you got to do what you got to do, bro. Period. And
so
I'm
now. So
saying this.
okay, now listen to what you're saying, Fit. Now in so many words, you just said because a minute ago you said right now we're not talking about religion, we're not talking about the Bible. So you're saying sometimes it's cool to be a Christian because that's what you were raised upon, that's what you believe. But right now, when I got to make a crucial decision, I got to put all that aside. So you're saying
I'm saying
sometimes.
Christianity in the Bible is a book of instruction before leaving Earth. So if we want people to be able to live on Earth and keep on being able to live on Earth and leave Earth, you got to do what you got to do.
So sometimes, so in so many words, sometimes you should be a Christian because it's the righteous thing to do. But with a situation like you just brought up about combating the earth in 15 years from now, we ain't got time to be a Christian. In so many words, that's what you're saying.
I didn't say that. I'm saying I'm saying if you want to. I'm saying the Bible is from another time, bro. We're living in Revelations, the end of times, bro. And the end of times mean times as we know it. Like the Bible says, it's different times where people are going to be taken in the rapture, which we're seeing right now with the coronavirus. Motherfuckers just going out of here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying like we can't be putting extras on it and trying to dissect religion. We need to dissect the problem, what's going on. The earth is suffering.
So are you hypothetically speaking that well all the people that's on earth is going we're destroying ourselves or
Hell yeah, with pollution, all kind of shit. The earth is in bad shape.
I
People
know,
are
no, no,
fucking
I
up the
know it
earth,
is, but
bro.
I'm saying, are you saying, but I'm just saying, were you just making an example, like saying, look, we gotta do something with these people, or all of us is going to die, or is that a fact?
That's a fact that we have to do something with the population or everybody. Our life as humans know it will come to an end. It won't be humans. That's a
So there is
fact.
no there is no solution with all the people on Earth right now. That you're saying the only solution is like getting rid of some of these people is what you're saying.
To preserve humanity, yes, that's the only solution. And some of the wealthiest people in the world know that, and they even talk about it. So yeah, it's a fact. You know, I'm not calling the final shot, so I'm just going with the flow. And at the end of the day, until you put yourself in a position to call those kind of shots, you just live your life. You know what I'm saying? And you pray for the best and prepare for the worst. So of course, everybody else, we ain't calling the shots. We didn't say, hey, quarantine, stay in the house. Until you're making those type of decisions or you put yourself in a position to call those type of decisions, you just live your life. It ain't gonna affect you except if you want to follow the rules or not. I'm a
That's why I
realist, bro. I'm
think
gonna keep it real. I'm gonna just
that's
tell it
why I
like
don't want
it
to
is.
be. That's why I wouldn't want to be the president or be someone in that kind of power because
You make life
logically
or death decisions. Yeah, exactly.
logically it would make sense though, but spiritually you will be going against your faith. That's like saying, okay, I'm a Christian though, but we got too many people, so we got to start having abortions, and that's a sin. That's murder. That's straight murder
Now,
though.
Al,
But
let's say this. Let's say this, Al. Let's say somebody come in there right now. You got a pistol on your lap. They come in there with a pistol aimed at your head. Now it's either you or them. Do you want to stay here? Because you got to stay here. You want to be here.
that's
Are you?
self-defense. That's different.
I'm saying self defense or not. It ain't no difference. If you want to preserve Earth, you trying to stay here. That's self defense. We trying to stay here, bro. It's self defense. We trying to live.
Hmm. Yeah, think about that for a minute.
It's self defense.
Indirectly, that's self-defense.
Yeah,
It's,
it is.
no, because the Earth is not.
yourself as a person and humanity. You don't know how long this timetable is. That shit. It seems like the timetable might be in a couple of years. The way they pushing this shit out right now.
Yeah, and maybe and maybe it's like that because we violated, not us individually though, but this humanity. We kind of violated against nature.
Big time.
And because we're so like fascinated with technology and that shit now. Okay, now 5G is coming out now. Okay, next year we got to do 7G because we can download a movie in 2 seconds instead of 1 minute.
China's
And
already building. China's already building their 6G network, and I'm gonna keep it real. China just jumped into AI in 2016 when they got beat by the Google computer in the
yeah,
what was that game called? Now I'm saying how many brothers and sisters in our own day to day passing are even conscious enough to even be in this conversation. So I'm saying like people that aren't conscious enough to even know what's going on. Who do you think holds more value, them or us?
us.
Exactly. Get these niggas out of here.
Like I said, logically it makes sense. So it makes sense what you're saying,
It makes a
but
lot of sense, and that's what they're
I just
saying
can't.
because
No,
we
no.
have a
But I'm just
choice.
saying, I can't be the one.
It's not. It doesn't coincide. It makes perfect sense, man. Religious is just telling you, hey, these are the instructions before leaving Earth. How you gonna leave Earth if there's no Earth to leave from?
Man, yeah, it's fucked up, man. It's fucked
It's
up.
fucked
I,
up.
I, I
It's fucked up. It's a dirty job, but somebody got to do it, bro. And that's what I'm saying. It's a dirty
so
job, but they have to do it because they know what the hell is at the end of the road for this shit. They know if they don't get this shit, it's already hit too. They tried this, they tried that. Damn, it ain't working. Man, we gotta do Dominion.
you totally agree if they had to come and get your family because there's too
Not
many
my
of y'all.
family, hell no.
It's too. Oh no, why, no, okay. See, that's the question. That's the question I didn't want to ask because I didn't want to ask that. I didn't want to ask it or
Try to,
bring that up because
I
that's
don't.
kind of offensive though. But I think you understand my point, Fit. As long as it don't apply to us, then we can have the answers and so say, look, we got to get rid of motherfuckers, but
I'm
not
saying,
me,
I'm saying, I'm
not
saying
my
the people
family.
that no, Al, we just made a distinction of the people that needs to happen to. Motherfuckers that don't know what's going on, that's not even trying to be conscious enough what's going on, that's dependent on just stupid shit. Motherfuckers that's watching love and hip hop all day. They're not talking about earthly things. They're not talking about problem solving and resolutions. If you're not
All
in the
right.
equation, then you need to get X'd out.
So so Fit. Let me ask you this. I'm gonna advocate you for a second. There aren't any dumb motherfuckers that you just love because they just good people, but there's some dumbass people.
And
You ever known anybody?
I'm saying
You ever known
I
anybody
love
that
them too. I'm saying
you
I
ever known
love them,
anybody
and
that's just simple minded?
I do, and I love them too. And I'm like, if I gotta push them in front of the bus, I'm gonna push them
I
in front of
can't
the
kill
bus.
Forrest Gump. I can't kill Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump was a genius, though. You can't say
I know.
Forrest.
I know.
I'm not saying
Exactly.
that. That
That's
was a
my
bad. That was a bad one. That's say just
okay.
like
But
a nigga
no, no,
that
no,
just
no, no.
watches.
The
No,
reason why
not
I say
Forrest.
Forrest
No
exactly.
common. No common sense and being somebody that contributes is two different things. I'm talking about non-contributors to society. Forrest Gump contributed. He, man, he contributed everything. He made bubble gum. He contributed to the war. He did all kind of shit. He even made the shirts with the smiley face. I'm saying he was contributing. He wasn't actually depending on nobody. Even with his disability, he was contributing. So we can't use. You know what I'm saying? As a person, it did because he's worldwide. He gave jobs. He's contributing. He wasn't taking. He wasn't asking. I'm saying people that are not contributing to the whole situation and people that aren't looking to contribute, that's the problem. If you're not looking to contribute or even be a voice in the conversation, There's motherfuckers that don't even want to talk about nothing. That just want to go to the club or just want to do some dumb fuck shit just because they just nigga the fucking curfew. Nigga, we out here. We out here. That.
I know, I know some blind people that are the people that I love. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And um, so I'm just saying it's like
I'm saying a
I can't.
disability, and I'm saying that doesn't make you non-contributor.
No.
Blind.
I'm not talking about. No. I'm not talking about a disability. I'm just talking about lazy motherfuckers though. But they some cool ass people. People that
Nah,
don't
if
want,
you
people that are dumb, deaf, and blind, but they're capable of learning something. They just have that slave
it's too
mentality.
late.
You know?
Nah, they don't. And I'm saying, and it got to the point when I'm saying our technologies took their position. So if you let technology take your position, we don't need you around no more.
Ooh, I hate for you to be the president.
I will knock every motherfucker off that.
Like,
I'm a dictator, nigga. I would be a
I
I would
know.
be a
That's
dictator,
exactly
bro.
what you are. You are a dictator. Exactly. Exactly. Man.
I will call all the shots. I wouldn't have a problem with it. I will sleep at night. I'll be good. You will be good. My niggas will be good. Y'all, we are part of the solution. I'm just saying.
Yes.
I'm just saying. You will be good if you good, and you will know if you want because it'll be a sign on your door saying, "Hey, we coming for you."
I, oh yeah.
But
Oh yeah.
honestly, I'm for the preservation of all humanity. And at the end of the day, you know, in order to, keep humanity alive and able to keep moving forward, if that is what we have to do as a human race, just man up. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers are scared to go to war, nigga. Get your bitch ass out on the field. We taking it back. We taking it back to the laws of the jungle, man. You know what I'm saying? But we conscious now, so we can't be moving on. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a mental strong. It's more of a mental weak. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a physical thing because we're mentally strong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
We ain't the strongest animals, but we're mentally strong. So it comes down to if you're using your brain or not. Basically, you know what I'm saying? That's the
Yeah.
law of the fucking jungle.
Now here's a question that this lady asked me like back in the '90s, and she said, "Don't answer me." She said, you just answer to yourself, and this will let you know the exact kind of person you are." She said, "If you have two people, but you had to kill one, you had to kill this innocent little black girl that can't do anything for you, or you had to kill this white man that has all the cures for every disease, but he's going to bring racism and destruction in the world. Which one would you get rid of if you had to choose one?" And that's a question you don't have to answer that, but that when she asked me that, I couldn't. Man, that's like, man, I would
You know
love.
what you gonna
I would.
do, bro.
I
Niggas be
mean,
trying to be cured out here, nigga.
no,
You
but
gonna
no,
you
the
gonna
point,
pop your
no. I mean,
little
we
ass,
no.
nigga.
Everybody, no. Hear me out. Everyone has an answer. Everyone
I
has an
don't know,
answer
man.
though. But what I'm saying
You
is,
have a different answer if you don't have no chronic illness and you ain't yo, who? He got the
you see what I'm
cure?
saying? But that
Y'all
lets
ever
you know
asked
the
that?
kind of no, no. See, remember, no. It was a hypothetical question though.
It was a
I know, I
hypothetical
hear
question.
you. I hear what you're
The
saying. But
hypothetical
that's a
question,
hype
the little
that
black girl can't do nothing.
she
Period.
can't do
Regardless,
anything, but
forever.
she's just innocent. She's just
Innocent.
innocent though, compared to the evil man that has all the cures for every disease on the planet, but he's an evil man. He's going to bring racism and all the negativity energy into existence. But this little girl, she wouldn't bring any of that. But somebody got to go. Who would it be? And that's a question that we all have to ask ourselves, and that will let us know
I couldn't just
exactly the
kill a
kind of
little girl though, bro.
damn.
I just couldn't kill a little girl though, honestly,
Oh no!
man.
Oh, you said you couldn't. Oh, okay. I thought you said you
Nah,
could. I'm like, nah, man.
I couldn't
So
do it.
that means you would have to accept, you know, racism
I would have,
and all the
now I would just accept all the shit that comes with it.
so
Yeah, I would
fit. It
accept it.
goes back to what you were saying about when you asked me, hey, if you had a timetable to get rid of to save the world if in the year 2035, you know, you got to get rid of these motherfuckers. I'm like, some of those motherfuckers are that little innocent black girl that don't contribute anything to the world, but she just innocent.
But I'm gonna just keep it
Exactly.
real. I'm gonna keep it real with us as black people. Period. There's niggas that's going on missions and killing little girls through the hood all fucking day. So should we just knock them motherfuckers off? Yes. Yes.
Of course.
Okay. So enough said. Those motherfuckers I'm talking about. I ain't
Oh
talking
yeah,
about
well
the
now that's
innocent girl that
easy.
going on.
That's easy.
That's
That's
easy, right? That's easy. Okay. Okay. Now if they had to make a choice, like okay, all these motherfuckers out here just murdering innocent kids, doing all kind of shit. Okay, all the above that's just causing drama against each other. You can't even go in the liquor store. Where you at? Nigga, what's up? Like, okay. Even I don't care if you white or black, whatever. All the racist people just doing the most, just knocking people. I'm saying if we just get rid of all those people that aren't trying to be with humanity as a whole, we'll be good. Because there's enough of those motherfuckers out there that we can. It's enough of them. You feel me? It's enough for them to make
I
us say.
understand.
So I'm
I get it.
saying
I get it.
you get it's been too many times motherfuckers have killed little kids and nah, ain't no snitching. Fuck that motherfucker, bruh. Motherfucker just killed a child, bro. And he talking about you gotta follow the code, nigga. Fuck your code, nigga. You just killed somebody's little brother, man. Somebody's little sister had nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah.
Man, we even know people that lost their life, like RP Track Bully, bro. Dude was doing his thing, bro. A
I
motherfucking
know.
hater just took his life, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
This shit like that, man. The young boy, man, had the world in front of him short. Had it cut short,
I
bro.
know.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
know.
And I hate that type of shit. I hate that energy. I hate those people that do that type of shit. And I don't have no remorse from those are the motherfuckers we gotta get out of here, bro. Because they breathe in our air and polluting our air, bro.
Yeah. I agree.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
I'm not talking about righteous people, bro. I'm talking about the wicked, bro.
I hear you. I hear you.
Exactly. So, when I'm
Yeah.
talking about depopulation, I'm talking about the motherfuckers that's out here that's taking innocent people's lives because they chose a path. They didn't took an oath to some bullshit, nigga. They didn't take an oath to humanity. They took an oath to bullshit.
Mhm. I
Right.
know.
Right. Now, if we had to choose, like, if, as a whole, like, if they was like, oh, California, everybody, somebody that's been with the fuckery their whole life, that nigga that you saw, nigga, I got people. Okay, we got to hey, we got to select some people that got to go. We selecting all those motherfuckers, bro. Y'all got to go first. That shit
Yeah.
got to stop, bro. Niggas, and I don't fuck with none of that shit, man. Period, man. That shit ain't cool. It ain't you ain't building a motherfucking thing, man. And now if you moving on the righteous path and you got caught up as a youngin, like Nipsey, and you was trying to move positive, they still won't let you go, bro. You taking an oath to the bullshit. You can't. But I'm just saying, no, I'm just saying, no, no, no. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, bro, they grab people when they at their youth, bro. Some people like once you take these weird ass oaths, they got you when you're young, and you. I'm saying, not all gangbangers. I'm saying not all gangbangers. I'm saying, I'm saying people that are moving positive. Snoop Dogg ain't actively out here set tripping, but I'm saying he's not active. I'm not saying he's not. I'm saying he's not actively out here set tripping, bro. And I'm saying you got to understand there's a difference between gang banging and being a gang member.
if we know what Snoop Dogg, if we know his set and where he from, that means he was set tripping.
At one point in time, man, but he grew out of it. But he hangs. He does it. I'm saying, but listen. Aren't you supposed to have cake and eat it too? But we got to think. Aren't you supposed to have cake and eat it too? But I'm saying, what's the point of cake? You ain't supposed to be looking at cake. You want to eat it. I didn't say, and I didn't say, no, I didn't say all gangbangers, bro. I said people that are out there killing innocent kids and doing heinous crimes, bro. All gangbangers ain't out there putting in work. They just happen to be in a certain area and they had to join for their own protection, bro. They didn't have a dad or somebody out there to school them. So they took that oath before they can be in a certain, so they can walk to school. So I'm
So
saying,
you,
I'm saying, I'm saying all gangbangers ain't bad, bro.
well,
I'm saying Snoop and Nip, RP Nip, he was putting good into the community. He was building. He was putting jobs out there for the economy. Now I'm saying these niggas, and I'm saying these niggas that's out here that went against him and took his life. Those niggas. Those niggas. When the niggas out here moving towards positive, that's trying to change minds. The niggas that took him out tried to just assassinate him for doing good. Like, nah, nigga, you can't be positive out here, nigga. What I'm saying again, that's what we go to consciousness. People that are not conscious. That's what I was saying. We have to go with the people that are not conscious and moving on a conscious level. Now, you could have not been conscious when you first joined the set, but now you're older and wiser now, and you're trying to make a difference, and you're giving back, and you're trying to, correct your wrongs. Those people
okay,
should be spared because they're actually like, again, when you go to the Marines, you're a soldier. You have to do what your commander says. That doesn't mean, and you're a Marine for life. That doesn't mean
okay,
when you get
spit.
out the military, you ain't gonna be a good person. But you did do
That's
some
real.
grimy shit.
Now here's another question, Fit. Speaking of,
Uh-huh.
of people, speaking of people, speaking of people that are conscious. Now, a lot of a, lo- do you believe that a lot of people are not conscious because they choose not to, or do they just know a lot of other dumb motherfuckers like them, and or they might have they never had a father in their life to even have the opportunity to be more conscious. Do you understand my question?
Now I understand exactly what you're saying. I believe consciousness is your curiosity. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you find intriguing, like I never was intrigued by joining or following somebody just because it's the popular thing to do. Consciousness is something that when what excites you, what makes it's a creativity of somebody. It's being creative. Consciousness is creating. It's not destroying. So I think too, if you're just going along with the sheep and just following the television programs, and being
True, true.
directed, hell yeah, you should be directed off the cliff.
Yeah, that-
Yeah,
I feel you, man.
jump
I feel
up.
you.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're
I feel
conscious
you. I
enough
feel
to
you.
be a creator and somebody with self, preservation, and what I'm saying, and you're looking for the future and you want to help bring something to the table, yeah, man, we got to be conscious. We got to wake up. We just can't turn on the channel and be like, yeah, I'm gonna just be throwing water on people because Love and Hip Hop is doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right,
it's
right,
easy to be
right.
programmed, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Because going back to the Forrest Gump, which is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Mine too, bro.
He was not a smart man, but he became very successful because he listened to everybody. He wanted to. He was yeah. He was yeah, yeah, and like he knew how to love, and he knew how to learn. He knew how to follow instructions. That motherfucker. When he put that gun together so fast, it's because he was listening to people. And I'm
Exactly.
like, and now, yeah. Now, was he the smartest
Exactly.
man in the world intellectually? No,
No.
motherfucker
Exactly.
was simple minded though, but he was smarter than everybody. He was smarter than everybody,
Right.
as far as his like you said, his faith, But intellectually, nah, he could. But intellect won't get you in the game.
It won't. It won't.
Exactly, exactly.
He wouldn't be taken out.
He was that innocent little black girl.
But I'm gonna
But
say it like this. I'm gonna end it on this. I'm gonna end it like this. He wouldn't be taken out because he didn't follow the norm. And the norm, and people that think people with mental, if you're just pure mentally like challenged and you can't, do certain things, that's understandable. But he wasn't that type of mental person. He just wasn't too in tune with everybody else. You see, he was doing his own thing at all times. He was focused. Whatever he was focused on, it was fucking tunnel vision. He was running straight through it, nonstop. You couldn't stop
literally,
him.
yeah,
So, period. And he
yeah.
happened to not get persuaded with the dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? And really, that movie was based on love. He loved Jenny so much.
Yeah.
That's what it was. The power of love made him who he was.
What's
You know
crazy
what
is
I'm
the
saying?
person that wrote that movie. He was getting rejected left and right through Hollywood to shop that movie, that script. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Because it was like, man, I can't. So I don't know who wrote it though, but I heard that he couldn't get no one to pick up the film, the script. And when somebody gave it a chance, the shit just blew up. So I'm just saying, like back to what you were saying, Cal. It's like, that little girl, that little innocent black girl who couldn't contribute nothing. You never know what the future holds for her. She may come up with the cures for all the diseases that we needed, you know. Uh, but if Fit would have gave the wrong answer by killing the little black girl because she don't have anything to contribute, to society,
Hey,
that would have just
but
been
the evil
that would have
white
been
man,
some Adolf Hitler shit.
but I'm just saying the evil white man already had the cure, and if I needed the cure, I would have knocked her off. I'm just saying we gotta keep it
Man,
real. We
man,
gotta keep
man.
it real. Ghetto. If you needed the cure, if you had the corona, and the evil white man had the cure, and he was like, "Hey, you know what I'm saying? You got like 24 hours, bro. You gonna do it. You do." But we ain't gonna sacrifice. Why she gotta be a little black girl though, man? That's fucked up. Can she be
No,
anything else? Can she be like a? Can it be a little dog or something, bro?
that's it. That's why the question is so deep.
I think R.
I'm
Kelly. I
telling you,
think R. Kelly
man.
would have knocked her off.
He's,
R. Kelly would have handled that business, nigga. Kels would have handled that business, nigga. I got all the cures now. Kels would be like, I got the
man,
cures now.
man.
We good out here.
But here's on a serious note. Here's the sad part with this coronavirus thing. They're not scared that you can't be cured or healed from coronavirus if you've been contracted with the virus. They're scared of the fact that if too many
Mm.
people get the virus at the same time, um, they said to every 50 people that will be in the hospital, they may only have one ventilator. So 49 people would die, and they only could save one because of the ventilator. There's not enough ventilators for everyone. So they're going to have to. The doctors they're going to have to make a choice of who's going to survive from the ventilator while the rest of them die. So the question I was asking about the little black girl and the evil man with all the cures is the same predicament that we're about to face dealing with this coronavirus. It's going to be because the coronavirus, they don't discriminate nobody. Everybody's going to get it. Let's say that though. But they only got ventilators for half of the people that got the virus. So that means They're going to decide which one's going to live and which one is going to die. I hate to be in that
That's
situation,
sad.
man. But
That's sad.
that's the
And
reality.
now, Al, the reality is we have 3D printers and they can print up as many, ventilators as possible. And that's the reality. And they ain't doing that shit. Yeah, that's the reality is that it's population control. It's bigger than that. They don't. It's a bigger problem going on. They don't want people to survive this shit. You know what I'm
I
saying? We
know.
like we're building space stations and we're talking about ventilators.
I know. I know.
We're talking about ventilators, bro. And we're talking about ventilators, bro. Come on, man. Ventilators ain't an issue. We got to keep it funky. Ventilators is not the issue. The issue is something going on with Earth. Earth is
So let,
Earth is having a
that's true.
problem.
That is, I agree with you. Though. So I mean, saying okay, they about to give out $2 trillion for uh for the stimulus situation. You telling me they couldn't use that kind of money to build some ventilators for everybody in case everyone
Right.
do get sick?
You trying to tell me they couldn't set up shop? You trying to tell me they can't set up shop right now and build all those?
Well, that would be the very reason why. But at the
Okay, now
same time, that would be the very reason why motherfuckers ain't getting no money because we saving lives. The only
okay, can
reason
I?
they giving out money was supposedly the only reason they giving out money is because people are dying, and
Now
people are losing their jobs,
Now let's
and
keep it real. Let's keep it real. Now the Fed is an independently, it's a privately owned bank. It's not a part of our government. It's privately owned. Period.
right, right,
And money really holds no value. Now if they want to print $5 trillion and give it to us, they can. All that's bullshit, man. We're talking about human lives right now. The
yeah,
problem is the earth. It's not about the ventilators. It's not about this money, this fake ass money. The money is a band-aid to shut motherfuckers up because motherfuckers is dying. Period. People are gonna die. They set the numbers. They're trying to hit these numbers for a reason because Earth needs saving, not people.
man,
Earth needs to be saved for humanity to live on. That's all they're trying to tell you right there with that. Like, hey, okay, if really we wanted to break it down, people can set up one of these Amazon fucking warehouses can be making ventilators nonstop clockwork. Like we have that type of capability as a society now, bro. We're flying fucking buses in the air, nigga. Cars are driving themselves. Stop. Like, yeah. This shit could be no. This shit could be made in 24 hours. They can save everybody. We can break it down. CRISPR can knock this shit out. They got the cure. We're just not, and people ain't even in these conversations, so we can have a real conversation. The cure is out there. Research CRISPR. If you really want the cure, they got it already. And that's why the president's talking about, I don't want a mask, nigga, because I have the money to get CRISPR to get this shit solved if it really came to me. Like the Congress and the president and the government, they old as fuck. They should be scared as fuck. These niggas is in groups bigger than 10.
yeah,
They ain't tripping. They not tripping, bro. They not tripping because they know the real. The real is, hey, we need to get rid of motherfuckers because this shit is getting out of hand. And we tired of seeing niggas on the fucking internet with money signs, holding up money phones. You niggas still ain't got it. Y'all talking about money phones. Niggas is billionaires talking about drug dealing still. Like, use common sense. Like, they're tired of seeing the tap dancing. And it's getting kind of embarrassing that these niggas get all this money and all they can do is do nigga shit.
yeah,
It's like it's embarrassing, and they like it came to a point. Shut everything down. I'm tired of seeing these niggas do this shit. I don't even want to see them play basketball no more. Fuck it, shut it down. We're gonna
wow,
change everything now. Fuck this shit. Niggas get all this money. They think they're somebody. They're not even using their brain. They're playing a fucking game. Playing a game.
yeah.
The fuck is these niggas talking about space? None of that. These niggas is talking about a fucking game.
Oh yeah, you're right, man. You're right.
Niggas ain't talking about a motherfucking thing. Yeah, man. I think next year I'm gonna be alright on the court, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, would you play in front of the fans? Nah, man. Nigga, you don't even own a team, you bum ass nigga. You're a fucking player, bro. If we don't even
Yeah.
want you here, you're gonna be off the court. Get your nigga ass out there and play. That's how they think. Like, come on, these billionaires don't play this fucking game. They're playing the game of life, nigga. We cut your fucking check, Kaepernick. We telling you to run down this. Just catch the ball, nigga. Why are you kneeling? If you want to be active, then be an activist, nigga. If not, get the fuck off our field.
Yeah.
It's just plain and simple. They're tired of motherfuckers trying to straddle fences. It's like you're getting paid to play a fucking game. You're blessed, bro. You don't have those type of problems like other people. So just play your fucking game. If you want to be smart, do it quietly and shut the fuck up. Stop trying to be out mainstream in front of media. You heard what they told to Malcolm. Hey, these cameras is dangerous. These motherfuckers always want to be on camera talking some stupid shit.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it boils down to. We got to move as a people if we want to be something, man. We can't be out here just flogging like, oh, yeah, it's them. Nigga, who doesn't want to win? Who doesn't want to preserve their people? Nigga, if the earth is coming to the end, I want to make sure every one of my niggas is going to be here. And we got to get it together. We can't be mad that they ain't letting us in their underground bunkers or they ain't giving us the cure. Who you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. The cure is out
I
there.
hear you.
That's find it. We got the money and resources. We got the smart niggas. Are we smart? Are we gonna wait for them for ventilators? Are niggas gonna get out there with a bag and like, okay, know what? I got this factory. I'm building it. I got this AI, these robots. They gonna build these ventilators for all our folks. We good. We coming up with our own solutions. We ain't waiting for a fucking ex reality star to give us answers. That sounds even stupider than these people. Man,
I
people is
know.
dumb, bruh. People are dumb, bruh. Period. When it boils down to it, if you want to just believe the hype and leave your hands into the hands of these people, you're leaving your hands into the hands of Hitler, nigga. You deserve to get what you're gonna get because you're stupid.
It's real, man.
Okay, we
All right.
gotta save ourselves. Ain't nobody gonna save us, bro. We gotta save ourselves as people, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stop trying to look for a savior. They need the vaccine, motherfucker. We got biologists. We need to research our own vaccines. Then you don't gotta worry about another motherfucker stick you with some shit you don't know.
That's real, man. I hear you, man. What you're saying is making sense.
It makes sense when you have common
Yeah.
sense. You know what I'm saying? When you have
Yeah.
common fucking sense, it makes sense. I ain't taking no vaccine. But one thing I want to say is that before you go, Kylie, I want to just say, hey, much respect to anybody that lost their life to this coronavirus shit. It's real serious out here, you know what I'm saying? And, we got to just keep staying together as a nation, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't go against where you from, man. You know what I'm saying? And we from the United States, so I'm rocking with everybody that's a USA citizen at the end of the day, man. And we got to come together and work as one. It ain't about black, white, yellow, green, purple. It's about, our land, bro. And until we jump ship and have our own land, nigga, we got to stay together with our land. So I'm with the home team.
Good talk, man. All right, man. I appreciate that, brother, man. Keep me posted, man. Let's continue this, man. Let's try to get more people, man. Every time, man. So we can talk to these 85 percenters, man. Because I know a
Right.
lot of dumb motherfuckers that I love, like the bottom of my heart. You know what I'm saying? So
Hey, man, we all been dumb at points, man.
real talk.
Right.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Say that.
Exactly. Exactly. All right, gentlemen. Y'all have a good night, man. And we'll
All right,
holler
man.
sooner than later, man. Y'all take care. All right, Fed, for sure.